In some ways, it makes more sense to do the big two-handed jump because you're jumping to a good edge, so there's actually something to catch. But the idea of jumping without a rope seems completely outrageous.
Yeah, I'm not feeling good about that.
Yeah. So then instead, you just have to do karate kick to the other side.
Yeah, but at least the karate kick's more stable and more controlled and obviously safer overall.
So he says so humbly. Back now with the superstar from the documentary Free Solo, Alex Honnold. Watching those moves there, you know, again, you make it look easy, even though we saw there. That was with the ropes, you practicing, rehearsing, and you realized that was a move that you probably couldn't do.
Yeah, that jump was something that I never really wanted to do. But still, you have to try it to make sure that the other way is better. You know, you have to try every option to make sure that the option that you commit to is the best one.
Was there ever a moment on that mountain that day that you had any kind of second thought or any kind of whoa?
No, when I did the climb, I was 100% committed because I had tried every possible variation. I tried every possible path and every sequence, and I knew that what I was doing was for sure the best way for me to do it.
I'm sitting there thinking, and you mentioned this in the film at one point, because there's a point where a bird flies out from one of those cracks. Yeah. Anything like that, to us, we would freak out and like let go.
But I'd spent so many days on the wall with ropes preparing, and the same birds come out of the same cracks all the time. I mean, they have nests in certain places, and so they're swifts. They're really nice birds, and you see them all the time.
My kids,
it's like flying out of your face. I mean,
yeah. But the thing is, you know that every time you put your hand into that crack, a bird's going to come out, and so you're like, oh, hey, buddy. You know, it's like a nice. Yeah,
hi, Mr. Birdie.
Yeah, well,
my kids asked the best thing. How'd you get down? Because you're up there celebrating. You even went when you were celebrating. I'm like, get away from me.
They have hikes down. They have good hikes.
Yeah, there's a trail down the shoulder. So the same way that we were hiking up from the valley floor to get to the top to rappel in to work on the different sections, it's the same way you run back down afterward.
So we got to ask you, I mean, going from that, like a feat that nobody's ever been able to do like you did, how do you top that?
Honestly, I'm not totally sure. We'll see. I mean, within climbing, there are plenty of other challenges in the climbing world that I'm interested in, but potentially not free soloing in the same way.
What's the one that everybody wants that they haven't been able to do yet? Like you did it.
Well, yeah, honestly, I don't know. I mean, for me,
it
was always free soloing El Cap. So, you know, time will tell. But I think, you know, when you ask what's next, I mean, part of that is more personal things, like maybe, you know, having a family at some point, or maybe, I mean, don't air that, but, or
it's
maybe,
airing. Sonny, you heard it.
Yeah, no, or, yeah, I don't know. I have a foundation. I've been supporting solar projects around the world, so I could see that work potentially being more fulfilling than climbing at some point.
That's
really
interesting that you brought this up. For those that watch the doc, so your cute girlfriend Sonny that's in it, you got injured twice once you're sort of in a relationship with her, and I would imagine that to do this all out, you have to have such a heightened focus. It really doesn't allow much time for this. So I was thinking in my mind, maybe once you accomplish this, you're ready to let that go and maybe have a little more grounded
Well, I don't know, but yeah, a lot of people take that from the film, but I think another way to look at the film is that I was able to maintain a solid relationship while still pursuing this huge climbing challenge. You know, ultimately it all did work out. I mean, we managed to preserve a relationship through 2 years of filming and the huge climbing challenge, which is kind of no joke, to meet somebody and to, I hate to say fall in love, but you know, to build a relationship.
Yeah.
And it kind of all worked, you know. I mean, people look at the film and they think that, oh, you need that single-minded focus to accomplish this big goal. But the reality is that, you know, I mean, we managed to make it work the whole time.
You're a hard person to keep up with, I can imagine. But like living in that van, going back to that, now you live in Las Vegas, you still have the van. But when you introduced that to her, what did she think at first?
Oh, she was into it. I mean, honestly, I think her family has always had a fairly adventurous side to them. I mean, I think she was pretty excited about traveling and climbing full-time and enjoying the lifestyle. I mean, the van life really makes sense when you're trying to climb full-time because, I mean, it's such a more comfortable way to travel and climb. I mean, it's better than living in a tent all the time. So.
Let's talk about your celebrity. You're at an event the other night. Whose tux? Who lent you a tux?
Jared Leto was nice enough to loan me a few tuxes of his. We're roughly the same size, and we climb together when we can, and so I hoped that I would fit, and I barely fit in his tux.
I love that Jared Leto, and last time he was here, he talked about how much he loves climbing.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize he was climbing with you. I mean.
Yeah, we've climbed together a fair amount now in different places. I had a couple pretty good adventures. It's been
How did that friendship come out? Did he reach out to you?
So he had reached out to a friend of mine to film some, like basically Jared filmed this little thing called the Great Wide Open where he went and toured a bunch of national parks and had a bunch of climbing experiences. And the guy that he had asked to film that, Renan Osterk, who's a friend of mine, and we'd climbed together a lot. So he reached out to people in different climbing areas to climb with Jared. And then now over the years, we just, have kept it up.
And little known fact, I think when you're watching Free Solo, somebody asks you about climbing El Cap.
Yeah. Jared makes a small cameo in Free Solo.
What?
But,
Where was
But
he?
you don't hear him. You don't see
No,
him.
you hear him.
You
You
hear
would
him.
have to really know. And actually, some of his super fans have spotted him and just noticed that it's him. But you'd have to really know Jared well to spot him in the film.
What about girlfriend life?
I was going to say married and babies. I was just going to go there.
I'm just gonna say, we'll see. You give it some time. Give it some time. But it's certainly trending that direction, maybe.
Because in the doc, we see you holding your friends' babies, and it's sort of a sweet moment. And I would think, again, never take anybody's dream, but that you've got a lot more people then to worry about in your life, to think about.
Yeah. No, I can imagine that if I had a family, I might view risk-taking differently. I might be more conservative about my climbing projects. But, time will tell. We'll see.
Free Solo, you got to see it, guys. Got to see it in the theater. It's great to see it home, too, but I suggest IMAX. If you get a chance, go see it. It's still on right now.
What a day. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you. I
This is
appreciate it.
tremendous.
Definitely want pictures.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's great.